We have made it to Cartagena, Colombia. Oh, was that a bird or bat? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm recording live. What? Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Shay Nicole and I love creating videos to help elevate your confidence in style and self-care while also dropping gems for my current aspiring content creators. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's get into this travel vlog, baby. We have made it to Cartagena, Colombia. One thing I appreciate about my husband is that the man knows how to plan, okay? It's just the Virgo in him. He plans, I just pack and show up, and I just love that for me. But no, for real, like, I'm so happy to be here, y'all. If you have been following along with my style vlogs lately, I've been doing a lot of vacay summer hauls and summer style inspo. That's because we were preparing to go on vacation, and we finally made it. We are celebrating our 4-year anniversary, and just a little bit of a backstory. When it comes to Jeremiah and I, we don't play about travel. Like, that's one of the things that really made us fall in love with each other. The fact that we both had a passion for seeing the world
and letting the world see us, okay?
Because that's very important. And I love the fact that when I met him, he was already well traveled. I had just started really getting into my travel bag. You know, I grew up as a military brat. My dad was in the Air Force, so we moved around a lot. But I feel like that didn't really count as far as, you know, adulthood travel. Being forced to travel because you gotta move is not the same as being able to travel the world on your own dime, you know, on your own time. So I love the fact that when I met him, he had a passion just like I did for travel. And that's one of the things that really brought us together. Matter of fact, we'll have to do a story time eventually, but one of our dates, we actually decided, like, early on in our relationship, we were long distance dating, and 2 months in, we were like, yeah, let's just go out the country together. We went on a whole vacation. It was crazy. We had only known each other for 2 months, but anyway, I said all that to say, this is a tradition of ours, not just to travel for special occasions like our anniversary. Baby, we would just find a reason to hop on a flight and go out of the country on a random Wednesday, okay? And really, before we had Gigi, we were just traveling. We felt like it, but now, because of our busy schedules, you know, as entrepreneurs, we have a toddler, we try to fit it in when we can. And I'm just so grateful that after 4 years of marriage, we still stuck to it, y'all. We have gone on a trip every year for our anniversary, and then we always do trips in between. Like I said, whether it's randomly because we feel like it or maybe holidays, we are a traveling couple, and I love that for us. This is our time to celebrate each other and really just embrace the fact that we made it 4 years into marriage, a healthy, God-fearing, beautiful marriage, okay? A healthy, non-toxic marriage, okay? Some black love for you, all right? Because I know it's hard out there. It's a lot. Ladies, listen, if you're in these streets, I get it. I used to be out there. They say it's piss in the dating pool. And for me,
it was piss and Hennessy.
Back then in the dating pool, it was real bad, okay? So I feel the struggle. So that's why I'm here to just give you some more inspo on what it feels like and looks like to be in a healthy, loving, God-fearing marriage with a man who goes to bat for you, okay? My husband don't play about me. If you are new here, you will learn that very soon. But anyway, back to this Colombia trip, y'all. I'm so excited to be here. We're gonna be staying at 2 different places. This is the babe, what's it called? Sofitel? Yes. This is Sofitel. I'll put the information on the screen for you to see, but This is such a beautiful hotel. It's our first time in Colombia, so we wanted to make sure we got a little bit of different experiences, not just one stay. So we'll be here for 4 days and then we'll spend the rest of our trip at another location. But I'm excited because I got my equipment with me. I'm bringing y'all along per usual. Now, before we get ready for dinner, because, let me see the time. We have reservations for 7:30 downstairs. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Let's just take a moment to get into the hair, because I know you saw it. I know you were like, where's the bob? What's going on? Well, first of all, baby, I can't do a tropical vacation with the bob, okay? I just can't. It's gonna be sweated out. The bob is not for tropical traveling. But when I thought about getting braids, I was like, I just had braids, you know, for Essence Fest. I had my stitch braids, and then when I went to Mexico with my mom, I had the longer straight back braids, and I was just like, I'm tired of braids. So I was like, what can I do? So shout out to my girl Octavia. She's a fellow member of the Sephora Squad. I was scrolling down my timeline. I saw she had these really nice bundles. I was like, ooh, girl, where you get your hair from? Didn't even have to ask because she had posted on her story. So then I went to the page and I was like, what is Belle Fab Extensions? I never heard of this. So then I'm scrolling down her page, Belle Fab Extensions, and I'm like, okay, she got some good raw hair. So let me tell y'all about the difference between processed hair and raw hair, because that was one of the ventures that I had when I first started like my first entrepreneurial journey. This is back in the day, like fresh out of college. I used to sell bundles of hair. And I learned that there's a difference, like bundled hair that is processed and steamed, it's put through like a chemical process for the hair to remain intact. But raw Indian hair, or just raw hair period, it remains like this no matter what. So what I appreciate about raw hair is that, you know, you have your leave out, and if it's humid outside and your hair starts to puff up, then your hair is gonna look a little frizzy, but then the bundles will still be bone straight, or they just won't match the texture. I cannot stand that. So when it comes to raw hair, I love that as your natural hair starts to poof up, whether it's humidity or if it even starts raining or something, whatever your natural hair does, the bundles will do the same. So that's why it's giving like, okay, it's very frizzy. This morning, my curls were of course intact because I slept with my flexi rods. But baby, after all the traveling we did, we ended up actually taking 2 different flights. We had a layover in Miami, but I didn't record everything because I was just tired. Like I stayed up until like 4 in the morning packing. I know, after I said I was not gonna do that anymore, I'm trying. But anyway, I was exhausted, so I barely filmed when we were in both airports. But anyway, from the plane ride, to Miami, and then after that, the plane ride here, when you got off the plane, you didn't go like straight into the airport. It was like you had to walk down the plane, down the steps. So the wind was blowing, honey, the humidity hit me like a ton of bricks. So the hair started poofing up, but I'm not mad at it, y'all. I'm not. I actually love this look because it just gives you like a natural poofiness to it. And I also love raw hair because, you know, I have a blunt cut bob, right? So if I would have had like processed steamed regular bundles, the ones that are traditional bundles, you know, the chemically treated ones, my blunt cut would be so visible right now because you would be able to see the distinction between where my bob stops and the bundles begin. Like it would just be not a good look. So again, shout out to Belle Fab Extensions because this raw Indian hair is everything. I will be probably wand curling it, maybe not tonight because we're just gonna go grab dinner downstairs. We made a reservation when we checked in. We're super hungry. I did eat on the plane, but I feel like that was not enough for me, like 1 meal a day. I need a little bit more substance. So we're gonna eat. I'm gonna get ready for that now, so I'm not gonna worry about really wanding it or curling it. But I just like the look of this and that I can just kind of get up and go, brush it out. And I have my flexi rods, and I love that they take really well to flexi rods because it is raw hair, meaning like it is straight off of someone's head, but it's been washed and, you know, processed and everything. It just hasn't been chemically processed like traditional bundles. So that's a couple of fun facts for you when it comes to regular bundles that we all see, you know, the traditional bundles and raw hair. And that is why raw hair is way more expensive, but it lasts forever. Enough hair talk. I just wanted to shout out that boutique. I love this hair. And also, before I start getting ready for dinner, let's just have a moment for the new accessories, the new additions to my closet. Baby, my man, one thing about him, he don't miss. Okay.
He does not miss.
He did not want to wait until the day of our anniversary, which is August 12th. Today is, what's today? Is today the 7th? Yeah, today is the 7th. So he actually set up everything for me to open before we caught our flight, y'all. Oh my gosh, of course I had to record it. So I'm gonna let you see it now. But the man is so sweet. Get into these new additions.
When it's just me and you're alone, you're lonely, alone. Get it slowly, you know me, yeah. Meditate, you can take me to a place
My man, isn't he just the best, y'all? Like, I love a man that pays attention, someone who just gets it. I have been talking the longest about a couple of things, like saying I need new passport cover because mine was falling apart, and I just kind of just mentioned in passing a couple of times. I was saying I needed like an everyday watch, something that's, you know, dainty but still gives a statement. And I had been eyeing this Cartier cuff for some time, but baby, it was
It was a little pricey, okay? I didn't know about the budget, okay? But
listen, I get what I want. Okay, I might not get it now, might not get it, you know, 2 weeks from now, but I'm gonna eventually get it. So if I don't get it for myself, that man gonna spoil me. And then to top it off, the passport cover, the watch, the cuff, but the 2 Van Cleef bracelets that I can stack, and they're minimal. You know I love a minimal gold look, honey. I'm just all about gold jewelry. I dibble and dabble in silver sometimes, y'all know that. If you're new here, you'll see I usually wear gold, except for my wedding ring. And if I do dibble and dabble, it's because I have something that is silver, like my bag or something about my clothes or my shoes. But normally I'm a minimal gold jewelry girl. So the fact that he just gets it, y'all, he just knows my style. I absolutely love how I can just stack these Van Cleefs. They're just so pretty and dainty. And they go with everything. Because the top one is that mother of pearl, which is that, you know, nice off-white look like a pearl. And then the bottom is gold. So again, minimal, neutral. He just, clap it up, clap it up. He just gets it. So love that for me. Now I am sad, y'all. I got him a really nice gift. I can't say too much because I don't want him to hear me. He's in the back over there. It's a surprise, even though Virgos don't like being surprised, but it's something that he's been wanting for a while. And I actually got it, but it's not here yet. And I'm so sad because we think alike. Like, I wanted him to be able to open his gift before the trip. And obviously we had the same idea, but for me, it didn't work out because it actually got delivered today. And that's okay, because when we get back to Houston, I'm gonna take him to dinner and I'm gonna give him his gift, and I'll make sure I vlog that too, because y'all gotta see this. I mean, he did good, but
I did real good,
okay. Not that it's a competition, but I think I did good too. All right, y'all, enough of me running my mouth. Let me hop in the shower. Been in the airports all day. You know that airport funk is just sitting. So let me just shower, change real quick, and then we'll go downstairs and get something to eat.
We can come through, come through, come through, come through. Girl, you know we got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to do. So fix no ass in the car. Come through, come through, come through, come through. Girl, you know we got things to do. So fix no ass in the car. Yeah.
So refreshed, y'all. Like, I can't remember the last time I slept in like that with no alarm. It was one of them good sleeps too. Like, you know, your mouth be open, you could feel a little drool, you like you know that deep, real good sleep? Baby, that's what I had last night. Although I didn't wake up with an alarm, my body still doesn't really know how to sleep in. I don't know if it's just because I'm always just on go or because I'm a mom and I'm used to getting up early. But baby, I tried to sleep in as best as I could. Like, I was hoping to get at least past 9:30. I was up at 8 o'clock, but that's still good for me because normally when I'm home, I'm up at like 6:37. So anyways, today's agenda is to do absolutely nothing. I cannot wait to just be lazy, get some good food, good drinks. I don't know if I've told y'all this, but Jeremiah doesn't drink anymore. So now when we travel, it's so funny because I've always been like a super lightweight. I'm not really into liquor. I like a good mixed drink, a good pina colada, mojito, a good cocktail. But now we just be like high off life. Like, I'm not a big drinker. He doesn't drink anymore at all. So really it's just about the food and the vibe and just spending quality time together. And it's just funny because I think about all of our past vacations. We were super turned up and just drinking, taking shots. Well, he used to take shots and I would just take shooters. You know, shooters when you mix like juice with the liquor, because I don't know how to take shots. I'm just not good at that. But yeah, I just think like back in the day, well, not back in the day, it hasn't been that long, because he stopped drinking in December of last year. So it's August now. So it's almost coming up on a year. And I'm just thinking about all the vacations we took, and if you would have told me that we would have an alcohol-free vacation, with the exception of a couple of cocktails for me, but if you would have said that to me years ago, I'd have been like, what, us? But I love it. I love it for us. I love just watching my husband evolve and grow. The fact that he just woke up one day, y'all, I swear, we were on a cruise for Christmas last year, and I think it was Christmas Eve. It was the day before Christmas, and he woke up on the cruise and was like, I don't want to drink anymore. And I was like, huh? Like, what you mean? And again, I'm not even a big drinker, but just hearing him say that, I was like, why? He was like, I don't know, I just don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like how my body feels, you know, the next day. And he had been experiencing a lot of back pains, and he knew that a lot of that was attributed to inflammation because he's super into like holistic healing, and he has like a holistic doctor that he speaks with often. So yeah, he just woke up one day and was like, I don't want to drink alcohol no more. You know, at first when he said it, I was thinking, okay, he'll just give up like hard liquor. He won't have shots anymore or any drink with real liquor in it, but he'll still drink wine and champagne. That's what I was thinking when he said he wasn't gonna drink anymore. But no, he literally doesn't drink at all. Like no wine, no champagne, no nothing, not even a cocktail. Last night he had a virgin pina colada and then another mocktail. So I don't know, y'all, I love it. I love seeing Black men grow. I love watching their evolution when they have a lot of discipline. And that's one piece of advice I can give to my single ladies out there. Those of you who are in your single season and you're trying to figure out what type of man do you want to spend the rest of your life with, it needs to be a man with discipline and commitment. Not only does he need to be disciplined and committed for you and your relationship, but he needs to be the type of man that can make decisions and stick with it and stand 10 toes down in it. And I really admire that about my husband. Whether it's, you know, him deciding he wants to get into different workouts, you know, restarting his fitness journey, because that was something that, baby, once I got pregnant, we stopped going to the gym. I think like for my first trimester, we were working out together, and then after that, we just got kind of lazy. It was just vibes, and then we fell off completely. And then one day he just woke up and was like, nah, we need to get back on it. So watching him even restarting the fitness journey, watching him give up alcohol, watching him learn how to invest and, you know, things that were not taught to him as a kid, whether it's researching how to get an investment property, because we're working on that, the stock market, things that I didn't know anything about. A lot of it I learned from my husband. So that's just something I wanted to share with you all, because I feel like this trip is just making me reflect so much on my relationship. You know, celebrating 4 years with him, it's been so many amazing moments, but one thing I can say is that through it all, we have held each other down when it comes to growth and when it comes to really pouring into ourselves. And I love that we support each other no matter what the venture is, whether it's a business venture, whether it's a lifestyle change. And last night when I was watching him sip his little virgin drink, I was like, oh my God, I just love this. And I love that I can show up and support him and be genuinely happy for him, really root him on and have his back, and vice versa. And that's just a beautiful thing to watch in our own lives. I watch it in my close friends that are married lives. Like, I just love it. I love the fact that we have such an amazing marriage, and we have other married couples around us who are uplifting us. My best friend Jasmine, you know, Gigi's godmom, I post her in these vlogs a lot. They've been married for 8 years, so we get a lot of gems from them. And then both Jeremiah and I's parents, they both got married in 1988, so they've been married for 36 years, which is crazy. My parents will celebrate their 36-year anniversary in a couple of days. I'm just really blessed, y'all. I've just been doing a lot of reflecting. You know, we got up and we just sat on the balcony, we talked, and really just took it all in. Like, wow, we're on a week and a half long vacation, and our daughter's not here, but she is good. She's taken care of. You know, my parents have her, plus the nanny is still working her hours. And, you know, my parents are staying at my house, so they have her overnight. So the fact that we can just like shut down everything and leave, that is such a huge blessing. And I just thank God for these opportunities and moments just to take it all in and just sit back and smell the roses, because him and I work so hard. So I'm just feeling so good and just so motivated and inspired. I had to share all that with you. But anyway, I am thinking that today will be, like I said, a very lazy day, a day of absolutely nothing. I'm gonna put on my bathing suit. I'm gonna do a skincare and body care routine, because baby, y'all already know when it comes to my skin,
and I don't play.
And I think I'm also gonna record that for Instagram and probably post it on my LTK as well. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, so let me go ahead and get ready for our little beach day. And I also need to get some more food. Shout out to that food last night. Oh my God.
Did y'all see my plate?
I don't know if you're a fan of red snapper like I am, but baby, I can eat red snapper every day for the rest of my life.
It's so good, so delicious. Like the way they make it overseas though, like the US is alright.
But every time I travel somewhere tropical, I have to have red snapper. And it could be grilled, it could be seared, baby, it could be fried. It could be however they want it to be, as long as the red snapper's on my plate. So I feel like I'm gonna end up eating that again at some point today. But I do want to dibble and dabble and eat some other foods as well while we're here. But let me stop running my mouth. Y'all know how I get. Come on, let's go get ready.
Your cries, they can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Oh yeah, babe.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how.
Okay, y'all, we made it back to the room. Listen, this place is so
Beautiful.
like, I cannot recommend this place enough. You have to stay here if you're coming to Colombia. First of all, the food, 12 out of 10 recommend. My food was bomb last night. My food has been good this morning and this afternoon. I don't even think I recorded everything, no, because I needed to charge my camera. So I think I showed y'all lunch, but I didn't show y'all breakfast, but everything was bomb, okay? After lunch, we took a tour of the property, which is so beautiful. And we didn't even get a chance to take a tour of the entire property because it's so big. There's a total of, I think, 4 different pools, 5 restaurants. It's just a lot. Like, we would need multiple days to look at everything. So today's only day 2. We'll do some more touring tomorrow. And right now, child,
I need a little bit of a nap, okay? What can I say?
I'm in my mid-30s. You know, I'm not an old lady or nothing, but I am on my mature vibe, okay? And I need a little nap. What can I say? I need to be charged. So I'm gonna take a nap. I think Jeremiah said he's tired too. He's gonna take a nap as well. Well, first we're gonna shower because we're just really hot and sweaty outside. Then take a nap, and then, I don't know, see what the rest of the day brings us. Again, we have no plans. We're just here to eat, look at the scenery, enjoy ourselves, just the vibes. That's really what the plan is, okay? Whew. All right, let me shower, take a little nap, and I'll be back. Hello there. So we had a good nap, y'all. I don't even know what time it is. Babe, what time is it? Child, it's 8:36. I don't know. We just sat down. We were talking for a second after our shower. And then here we are now, 4 hours later. But that's okay, because the point of this vacation is to relax, have no worries, be carefree, eat and sleep. I mean, you know, and I'm a drink, okay? We are going to get something to eat, and then after that, probably just walk along the beach. I hear some music playing out there, so let's just see what the night brings. Come on. Good morning, y'all. About last night, I gotta do a better job at recording. Well, no, I don't, because I always say I'm not a travel vlogger. I like to just, you know, showcase different parts of my life. But my main reason for being on YouTube is to help, you know, with style advice, confident self-care, you know, the glow up journey, especially for women who are mothers or want to be mothers one day. So I said all that to say, I realized when I was looking at some of the footage, I'm like, I didn't even show half the things we did. Like last night was so cute. So some of the restaurants were already closed that we wanted to go to. So then we ended up finding this super cute spot. It was like a little food truck, but it was attached. I guess you could say it was a food truck. Yeah, it was a food truck. And then they had like these really good tacos. Then they had like a little mariachi band. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if it'd be mariachi if it's in Colombia, but it gave me that. And I don't know, I just be forgetting to take my camera out, to be honest. Like, I think I recorded a little bit of when we had some ice cream later on, but either way, just know that it's been just so cute here. Like this resort, I keep saying it, like you have to stay here, it's so nice. But yeah, I was just talking to Jeremiah, like, what am I actually showing them? I feel like I keep showing them the beach and the trees. I'm not showing them any of our, well, we're not having activities because again, this is more relaxing. Like we're not going on any excursions or anything, but I don't know, it could just be me overthinking because I feel like I'm still new to the YouTube streets. But sometimes I just be in the moment. I be forgetting to turn my camera on, which is great though. I love that for me. And I want that for all of you creators who are watching this. Like, if you are traveling, do your best, you know, to bring your audience along the journey, but don't feel bad when like you miss certain moments because like, girl, it's okay. And I'm trying to talk myself through that as well. Anyways, I'm up not too early today. It is 9:35. I'm really excited because I've had this news for a while now, but I couldn't share it, obviously. You know, certain things that I do when it comes to my business are confidential. You sign an NDA. But child, I was doing the timing of when this vlog would drop, and I'm like, oh, I could definitely talk about it, because by the time this vlog comes out, the announcement will have been made. So if you've been following me for a while, going along with my journey here or whatever platform, you know I always talk about how I'm on the Sephora Squad. And if you don't know what that is, it is a paid ambassadorship through Sephora where you get to work for them essentially, but you work for all the brands that they carry. So there's an overarching umbrella of beauty products that Sephora carries. They have skincare, they have makeup, they have hair products, you know, they have fragrance, they have different beauty products that fall into different categories. So whatever your niche is, or if you have multiple niches, like I dibble and dabble in makeup, but I do more skincare routines and stuff like that, and fragrance. That is what they will pair you with when it comes to brands. You could one day be working on a skincare campaign, the next day, you know, you're working on fragrance, the next day might be makeup. You know, they try to just align with what works best for your content. And the Sephora Squad is amazing because you get paid not only as a contracted ambassador, like you get like that salary, but then you also get paid per brand deal. So let's say I'm working with, you know, NARS, then Prada Beauty, and then YSL has a fragrance coming out, and then, you know, Biossance Skincare has a new exfoliant coming out, or a toner or something, or, you know, Fenty, Tatcha. I could just go on. There's like a million different brands that Sephora carries. Each one of those brands, every time I'm contracted to make a collaboration post, you know, like a reel, a TikTok, some type of ad for them, I get paid. On top of what I'm already getting paid from Sephora. So needless to say, it has changed my life. Financially, networking, you get so much training through Sephora. You get to meet a lot of brand founders. Like I've gotten to meet at least, I would say 15, maybe even 20 founders of brands that Sephora carries. And some of them are major brands that have been around forever. And then some of them are new and upcoming brands that I just love. So I said all of that to say, I made the squad in 2023. And the application process, I mean, it's really simple. You literally just answer 2 questions and then you submit your information. Like, you know, you plug in your profile and all that so they can take a look, you know, all your socials. And then from there, child, it is like Hunger Games, okay? Like you have to get testimonials from your audience, and you know, people, they're not essentially, like they're not voting for you, but they have to talk about like how you've impacted them. And that's how the testimonials go. And I think they can only do it in like 140 characters, but You're basically posting your link and you post it wherever you can to get testimonials. Now, the testimonials are not end all be all. Like, you don't have to have 1 million testimonials to make the squad. The testimonials are just an asset to your application, if that makes sense. But anyway, so I did all that. Mind you, this is my first time applying, not knowing that there have been people who made the Sephora Squad in the past, because they do a new squad every year. There have been people that made the squad in the past and they applied 2 times, 3 times. Like, you should never give up the first time. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make it, it's okay. It's super hard, it's competitive. So you should apply again. So after the first round, they narrowed it down from over 20,000 applications to just like, I think it was 150 people. That's it. Like 20,000 to 150. And then from there, the half that gets cut. More than half, yeah, because this squad, we only had 63 people. Yeah, so baby, it's competitive, okay? It's given very much Hunger Games, all right? And this is my first time applying, so when I made it through the finals, I was like,
Whoa, how?
I mean, I do beauty content, but it's not my forte. But that's the thing, they weren't looking for people who just do makeup or hair or skincare. That's good, that's an asset, but they were looking for people who connected with their audience, people who do good storytelling, people who have like a strong platform and know how to like speak about their purpose and really connect with their audience. That's what they were looking for. If you could do skincare, hair, makeup, that's great too. But the Sephora Squad is super diverse. I mean, Black, white, Latinx, South Asian, Pacific Islander, baby, Middle Eastern, we got it all, okay? Straight or heterosexual, bi, trans, anything you can think of when it comes to diversity, the Sephora Squad has it, okay? And I love that for us. I love the fact that 63 of us come from all walks of life and also ages. Like, we have our Gen Z, millennials, what's the one after that or above? I think it's Gen X. Like, some of the Sephora Squad members are over 40 and 50 plus years old. I think that's beautiful. It just shows that beauty comes in all ages and sizes and shades. I just love it. I love it here. So I promise I'm gonna get to the point of my announcement. But anyways, I just have to like tell you a little bit more about the story, like the journey, so you can understand why what I'm about to say is so major. So boom, after I ended up getting selected as a finalist, you know, you do another round where you need like to hype it up, more testimonials, and I don't know, they don't tell you exactly what they're looking for, but just from my experience, they're watching you. You know what I'm saying? They're watching the content that you're putting out. They're watching, again, like I said, how you're connecting with your audience, and they just want to see who's really here to not only continue to be themselves and, you know, excel in the content space as a creator, but also, baby, who's gonna sell these products? Like, who's gonna be able to promote and really make quality content, or who has the potential to make quality content? Because, you know, like I said, there's a lot of trainings and resources that they provide you to help elevate your content. After another, I think 2 weeks, baby, I got that email saying Sephora Squad update confidential. Child, opened that thing so fast, and they told me that I had been selected. I think I like dropped down, was crying, because I just knew this was going to be life-changing for my brand, and it was. Y'all, I probably sat there and cried for like 20 minutes. Like, I was in shock, because this is something I had prayed on, and I really worked hard for this, you know, just trying to elevate my content, and I didn't make too many changes, and that's another thing that I want to encourage you if you're going to apply for the squad. Don't try to just like all of a sudden be this type of content creator that you're not, because they can tell. Like, they're going to scroll back and look at your page. Like, they know who's being authentic and who's not. But anyway, I still made slight changes, just like, you know, doing more storytelling, but while I'm doing skincare, or learning how to multitask, you know, and talk on camera while like doing my makeup, like this. I just learned how to be a better creator, to put myself in a position to get better brand deals. But I wasn't doing it just for the squad. I was doing that for me, period. Like, I was doing that to elevate my content, even if I didn't make the squad. So yeah, I found out I made it, and within 2 weeks they flew us to LA. Oh my gosh. We went to the Sephora Squad studios, like the headquarters, and they threw us this very lavish welcome party, congratulations party. They had gave us all these gifts. I mean, it was so beautiful. I can't even explain to you how amazing that trip was. And of course, everything's all expense paid, and we got paid to be there. And that was just the beginning. Like, since making the Sephora Squad, I'm telling y'all, I've worked with so many of my dream brands. And I said all that to say, the new squad applications are coming out. They drop August 14th. Yeah, they'll already be out by the time you're watching this. Our contract for the past year Sephora Squad is coming to an end this December. And from there, the new squad will take over, not take over, but you know, it'll be announced and they'll start working with Sephora. And then the old squad then becomes alumni. And as an alumni, you still get to work with brands. You get to express what brands you're interested in. When different opportunities come up, you know, they'll keep you in mind, but you're not as much of a priority, of course, as the new squad. But you still get, you know, you work with Sephora here and there when things come up, especially like holiday season. That's like the Super Bowl Olympics when it comes to content creation. Like, that's when most of the brand deals are happening. Once the new squad comes, they have some of the old squad members that are alumni. Some of them come back and they join the new squad as mentors, which leads me to my announcement.
Which leads me to my announcement.
Your girl got picked to join the new 2025 Sephora Squad as a mentor. And I know that doesn't make sense to some of y'all because you're like, okay, what is that? But it is a major deal, baby, because that means my contract gets renewed again, okay? Another salary, all right? Another year of brand deals, priority brand deals, because I'm on the active squad. Remember, once you're on the squad, yes, you're still a part of the squad forever because you're an alumni, so you'll always get the opportunity to work with brands, but it's not the same. You're not as, you know, a priority as the new squad. So baby, I will be priority. I will be on the new active squad and I'll be a mentor, which means I'm in the position to help and counsel and mentor and train. And like, these are the things that I naturally do anyway. I find myself always trying to help others. So the fact that like I got picked to be a mentor, and I don't know how many mentors they're gonna pick because it's still early in the process. Like I just got this information and I'm gonna explain why I'm doing my makeup right now, but it all ties in together. I don't know how many mentors they picked, but I know for our squad, there were 63 of us, and I think there was maybe like 5, maybe 6 mentors. It wasn't that many that got picked from the previous squad before us. And this is not something you can apply for. This is just something that happens when Sephora is paying attention and they're just watching, seeing how you move. They're watching to see like, okay, who has potential to be a leader of the next squad? Who has potential to really pour into the new people and like help them and guide them and lead workshops. Remember the resources I was telling you about? Some of those are workshops that were led, like, let's say it's the founder of Huda Beauty or, you know, a founder of whatever brand that Sephora carries. They want to do a live training on how to use and promote their new product. I will be someone that's co-hosting that live with the brand founder because I am a Sephora Squad mentor. I will be the one that's facilitating, doing the Q&As, the questions. Like, as a mentor, I'm in a different lane now as a content creator. I'm just so elated. Like God has continued to open so many doors, and I really believe it's because when I first started my brand, I told God, like, I don't want to do this full time unless I know I can make an impact. Like it's really not about me. It can't be about me. And I've continued, oh, it's a whole mirror right here I be forgetting about. I've continued to, you know, stick to that motto. And it's worked out flawlessly. Well, I won't say flawlessly because, you know, things be happening. You know, times be getting hard sometimes. You know, we have self-doubt just like anybody else, any other content creator. But for me personally, I have seen God move and shake the room. Forget shaking the table. God be shaking the room. He be working on my behalf, even when I'm doubting myself, even when I have imposter syndrome, even when I feel like, what am I doing? I wake up just so confused sometimes, like, what am I doing? What am I gonna do today? How am I gonna get my brand where I want it to be? I'm just always overthinking as a content creator, and he continues to show up time and time again like, girl, you my child. I said you're gonna be successful in this, and I knew what I said. God be gathering me up, child. He be right here with the collar, like, listen to me, okay? He's gentle, but he's stern, and I love that for him. He's our father, you know what I'm saying? So this announcement, this is why I'm doing my makeup right now. Like, girl, why are you about to do a whole beat face on vacation? Well, a lot of it's happening pretty fast. Like I just found out, and my manager, you know, I have a brand manager. If you watch my past videos, I talk about her. She let me know that, hey girl, they need you to do a video and submit it by Friday about the new squad applications going out, announce that you're a mentor. So I'm like, oh my gosh, let me get myself together. So I got up, I'm about to do my makeup. I need to stop talking so I can hurry up and do that before Jeremiah kills me because I'm already missing breakfast. I mean, he's so understanding. He's like, yeah, do what you gotta do. But when I get back, we need to go back down by the pool to the beach. I'm like, yeah, babe. So let me stop running my mouth. I'll come back and talk more about that. But just know, God is good all the time, obviously. But this opportunity is Baby, prepare to be sick of me. Y'all gonna see me. I was already on a billboard, okay? Catch that vlog. Catch that vlog if you're new here. Sephora put me on a billboard in Times Square back in March for Women's History Month. A black girl, a HBCU grad, a Delta, a girl from the 757 from Newport News, a first generation college student, okay? A mother, okay? I was on a whole billboard. I'm an everyday girl. I'm that girl, but I'm still an everyday girl. And they had your girl on a billboard. Like, those are the type of opportunities I'm talking about. Those are the type of just surprises that God be having in store. So if I was doing all that on my first year on the squad, baby, what's gonna happen on the next year? What's going on? I'm getting emotional, but I don't cry on camera, baby. You ain't never gonna see that. Let me do my makeup before this man kill me. Let me hurry up.
That shit damn, damn, bounce on 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 that shit damn, bounce on that shit damn, damn, bounce on that shit 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 no hand, bounce on that shit damn, bounce on that shit no hand, bounce on that shit damn, bounce on that shit no hand, bounce on that shit.
But I am some people world. Yet that was shining at all. These roads of flames are catching on fire. We're putting another research. We don't have
We are tired. Tired from what? All this rest we're getting?
Tired from resting is crazy.
About to go get some more rest, okay? About to go take a shower.
Tired from
Woo,
resting.
get in that bed. What is that? See, it's too much nature going on. What in the praying mantis is going on here? I don't do bugs. I don't do bugs. I don't do nature. I'm out here sitting in the sand. I was a little too comfortable, okay? Caught me slipping. It was crabs walking around. Night night.
So many things I got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me this way, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love, so many people usually.
Hey y'all, so it's a whole day and a half later and now it's actually time for us to go to the next hotel, okay? So this resort was so beautiful, loved every moment, but let's go see what the next resort has for us. Come on.
Wait a minute, cause you're more fun for you to cut my heart all in it. I just wanna give it tonight. Like please, I'll see you, yeah, it's true, but I changed the way
All right, we are all checked in. However, this is not the room we were supposed to get. There's a little mishap. There's a wedding going on right now. So the room that we have is like a lot bigger. So they're trying to figure out what happened. I don't know if they got like double booked or something, but either way, hopefully they can get it straightened out so we can get to our upgraded room. But anyway, we're about to get something to eat, so let's go.
I've been watching you from afar, as I can remember. You're all a real man can need. That's right. This is love. This is more than a crush. Right now, polish 10 toes down. Yeah. Getting started, don't look down. Tattoo peeking through the see-through. Yeah. Body green color, I see you. I see you.
Y'all, that food was so bomb. Listen, when it comes to a red snapper, I'm have it.
She's gonna snap me.
If they got snapper, put it on my plate. And now we're gonna go change my shoes because I'm gonna put my sneakers on. We're gonna go for a walk around the city. We're in the local area. It's still very touristy, but it's not as safe as it was, you know, on the resort side. So we wanna be smart, you know. That's another thing for my good girls that be traveling. Make sure that you do your research on the area. Upon our research, when we were looking into Colombia, it can be a high theft area, some robberies, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, depending on where you are. So earlier, well, we checked out of our hotel, but that hotel was on a secluded island. And even to get to that hotel, you have to go through like a whole security checkpoint. Your name has to be on the list. It, again, is very secluded. This hotel is right in the middle, like how you saw the town square when I was coming back, like where the horses are. This is a very popular area. A lot of, well, if you've ever been to like Times Square in New York City, then you know that people are always doing stuff for money. Like they'll dance, they'll sing, they'll try to give you something. Oh, was that a bird? A bat? Almost hit me in the head. A lot of times people will do some type of performance. They'll have like, again, in Times Square, I'm just thinking of that as an easy example. Let's say it's somebody holding a snake or an iguana or just a random animal, and you're like, oh, I want to take a picture. Or they'll ask you, you want to take a picture with the snake? And the next thing you know, they got their hand out because they want you to pay for that picture you just took. So that's kind of like what the vibe is when you're in the city area of Cartagena. You have to be careful. So even when we were walking to dinner earlier, there was this group of guys and they were like rapping, freestyling, and they were following this other couple and they try to come to us, and we just, like, the key is don't make no eye contact. Like, I don't see you, I don't hear you.
Better tell
Like,
Jeremiah, look at
you gotta have like straight face, tunnel vision. Stick to looking at where you're going, just straight ahead.
Dude called me LeBron. I looked at him so crazy.
Yeah, they were like calling Jeremiah LeBron. Like they just
LeBron James.
LeBron James. What? They just say anything to get your attention. But then once they get your attention, it's over. Like now they're in your face. They want a coin. Okay, they want you to pay them. And again, I'm not mad at it because obviously when you're in other countries, you gotta respect people's hustle. You don't have to conform to that. Like you don't have to give in every time somebody asks you for some money. Absolutely not. But I'm not ever gonna judge the way people are making their coins. But I'm also gonna be smart about it. So we're going to switch. Well, he already has on comfortable shoes, but I'm gonna switch and put these sneakers on so I'm not walking around in sandals through the city. And then I'm also taking off my fine jewelry because again, you don't wanna draw too much attention to yourself when you're in like local areas. You wanna be smart. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take my camera, so I'll just have to let y'all know how it went. Good morning, y'all. So we are headed to a local beach club and a little bit of information about that. So what you can do when you get to your hotel, when you first check in, our hotel comes with like a butler service, and it's like a concierge that'll help you book, you know, whatever excursions or activities you want to do throughout the city. They make suggestions, or you can go to getyourguide.com. Hi. So we actually got here faster than I thought. It was a little closer to our hotel than I expected. So I'll explain as we're going along. All right, y'all. That was the bumpiest ride of my entire life, but we made it. I don't recommend that if you are somebody who gets seasick. If you can't handle the motion of the ocean, baby, don't do that. Don't book it, save yourself. You're gonna be really sad and nauseous. If you're pregnant, baby, don't do it. I mean, it's,
Yo,
it was,
ODing.
no, I'm talking about from a woman's perspective, because I know a lot of women get seasick, a lot of women, and if you're, even if you're not pregnant, it doesn't matter. A lot of women just get nauseous on boats. And then if you are pregnant, like let's say you're doing a little baby moon or something, don't do that ride. You're gonna regret it. Especially if you're early on in your pregnancy. You know, a lot of people get sick like their first trimester, so I just wanna make sure I say that. It looks cute, but baby, it was rough. But we made it. Hello, we're now on day, I think this is day 8. Child, I haven't lost track. I think the last thing that I showed y'all was when we came from that beach club. Listen, I've just been in my own little world, okay? We've been in a bubble, and I love that for us. So yesterday I didn't record at all because we went to the spa. Oh my gosh, y'all, it was so relaxing. And then after we went to the spa, we had a nice little brunch, and then we just relaxed by the pool. Y'all, I can't even explain it. Like, being able to take this time away to just unplug, reset, refresh yourself, it's nothing like it. But anyway, today we went out into the city, did a little bit of like shopping. Like I always try to get a little, you know, small gifts for my parents, his parents, Gigi, of course. Just like little trinkets every time we go somewhere. Especially with Gigi, we always bring her back like a cute little stuffed animal. So we did that and kind of just enjoyed walking through. And now we are going to dinner. And let me tell y'all, I don't know how many pounds I've gained, but I feel like it's balancing out because as much as I'm eating, because y'all know I don't play about the snapper everywhere I go, I need me some snapper. Like even at the day party, I had to get snapper. But as much walking we're doing, I just feel like it's balancing out. So I don't feel so bad. Next time though, I need to make sure I bring my real walking shoes. Like I brought my little cute little Nikes, but I feel like I needed my Hokas for a trip like this, so I'm doing a lot of walking. And then tomorrow we're going on a tour with like an official tour guide. They're gonna come pick us up at like 7 a.m. So I'll definitely record that. And we're gonna go see some of the more historic sites. Cause we could have walked it ourselves, but when I go to other countries, I wanna know the history of it. I wanna know by someone who's official, who can really give us the tea on, you know, the things that we're looking at. And also, I'm not a big fan, let me know in the comments, are you a big fan of going to like museums? No shade, but I'm just not really a museum girl, because that was one of the options we were looking at when we were like looking through all the excursions here. I'm not a big museum girl because I feel like most of that stuff is stolen. If you know, you know. So that wasn't something I was really checking for. But the stuff that's actually physically here, that was built from the ground up, a lot of those things, like the ruins and things that you'll see, and different fixtures, statues, those things are still here, and I feel like that's okay to look at. But when it comes to museums, it doesn't sit right with me, especially when I'm like in Europe. So Of course, we're not in Europe right now, but I just really wasn't attracted to any of the museum sites. Y'all, we just got a call from our butler concierge person telling us to look outside our window. And I think they're doing fireworks for our anniversary. What? Let me show you. Okay, y'all, so now we're going on another walk, but we're staying local. Before we kind of ventured, you know, a little farther out. We didn't want to take our camera, jewelry, nothing, but this time we're only gonna stay a couple of blocks from the hotel, so it's definitely safe. It's very a tourist area. One thing you'll learn when you're traveling is if you come to Colombia, you'll see people like this group right here, and they like to freestyle for tips. I think I already explained that, but that was just a live example. Like, they want to rap for you, and they just called him LeBron James. Oh, yeah. So, that's been happening a lot. Oh, this is a cute store. Hello. Hola.
You have shorts?
Or maybe like a romper. Or what if I did like a romper?
That's what it is.
These are large. Y'all, I just realized I got my microphone. I totally forgot. It's been in my bag this entire time. I could have been given better sound quality, but here we are. Okay, so I went into the little gift shop because your girl has no clothes for no tour. I mean, I came here to relax and, you know, sit back and enjoy the scenery of it all. So when I was looking at the tour, I'm like, oh, child, I'm gonna need some shorts or something. I did bring sneakers because I wore sneakers in the airport. So I just went and got a cute little linen two-piece set. So I'm gonna wear that tomorrow morning for the tour. And y'all, it's no stop signs, it's no traffic lights, it's just vibes. And you gotta figure it out. I would never drive out here. But anyway, so now we are headed to this local bar, and our butler was telling us that it was ranked number 8 in the world. I guess the top 50 bars in the world. This one is ranked number 8. What's the name of it? Okay, we're gonna get the name. El Canico. This is where we're gonna go. And not to drink, but just to, you know, well, I might have a little, you know me, I might have a little sip, a little mojito.
She ain't gonna finish it either.
I have been finishing my drink, babe. Sometimes I don't. Let's be real. Sometimes the drink is bomb, but then when you get to the bottom, it gives watery and you're not really feeling it no more. That's how I am. Like, I'll drink about halfway through or 4th way through. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. Oh my God, the city is so beautiful at night.
It really is.
It really is gorgeous. Minus the traffic. But yeah, the streets, how narrow they are, remind me of being in Europe. And then just the colorfulness of all the buildings reminds me of Puerto Rico. Similar vibe. But tonight is not as bad as it was our first night in the city, because, child, the way they was coming up to us, we would walk like 3 blocks and they would just follow us and keep rapping, selling a mixtape. I mean, it was crazy. It's like they don't take no for an answer. As a matter of fact, we don't even say anything. We just tunnel vision, not looking. You're gonna let us go? I don't know. They don't take no for an answer. They don't take ignoring you for an answer. They don't take silence for an answer. Baby, they want their coins. And again, I'm not knocking them. It was definitely annoying.
Need a lot of cheese up in my head, and a lot of damsel in my bed too. When I flicker girl, them on the road, them got the goody. One thing me up it, tell them don't take out the front way, back way, cut the game on up and show me virgin. Them want give me, and me have to took it. Hot girls out the road, I say them see me. And I tell me, say them have something for give me. How much time I night, them all a dream about the Jimmy. Them a promise, and I tell me, say you feel me. But a promise is a comfort to a fool, so cool. But they don't know, say that man
Okay, y'all, so the first bar we went to, the one that was an award-winning bar, it was cute. It was real cute. But we're also not big drinkers. Like, you know, Jeremiah doesn't drink anymore, and I'm not a really big drinker. So I just got a drink that was similar to a mojito, super basic, but it was good. It was bomb, can't lie. It was very well made. And then we went to a second spot because we heard some Caribbean music playing and then some American music, so that was fun. But then we had to leave early because it was a power outage. So apparently in Colombia, their grid is not that stable, so they lose power quite frequently. Like one of the hostesses told us that this happens all the time. So yeah, we didn't know that. So we were super confused, like, why it's so dark? It ain't been a storm out here. Like, I don't know. I didn't know what was going on, but then they came and explained it to us. So we just sat there until we were able to pay for our drink, because I got a drink there and Jeremiah had got a bottle of water. So we just waited until, actually the power never came back on now that I think about it. I don't know how we paid. How did we pay, babe? Did she put it on her phone? Oh, okay. Maybe she ran on a hotspot, but either way, we were able to pay the bill. So we got up out of there. And now I was about to get some gelato because I love gelato. I'm an ice cream girl. But I'm really tired. And after drinking liquor, mixing ice cream is not really, it doesn't sound good. Oh, the horsey man? Oh, it's somebody in. We were going to catch a carriage back to the, I'm about to say back home, babe. Back to the hotel. They have these little cute horse and carriages. And we were going to catch one, but I think I showed it before. I'll show another one, but he already has somebody in his. And we're only 3 minutes away from the hotel, so it's no point. But we'll just catch one tomorrow. So cute. That poor horse is tired, okay? So yeah, we were going to do that, but we're super close. So I will get my Cinderella story on tomorrow. As for tonight, baby, it's a wrap. I need to shower, do my skincare routine, and go to bed. Okay, good morning, y'all. So we are going on a tour today through the city. I'm gonna let my tour guide introduce himself.
So my name is Juan. I am very happy here with a couple of tourists from New York. So I feel excited because I never have seen people from New York in Cartagena. And I hope they can have fun in Cartagena and they can invite more people from New York or from other states to Cartagena. Welcome to Cartagena, to the San Felipe Fort.
Yay, thank you, Juan. Let's do it.
Jeremiah, do you know the Barajas Fort? Some for the position of Católicos. It looks like a castle.
So we're about to get a real workout in, y'all. Like my calf is already feeling it and we ain't even got nowhere yet. We're barely halfway up, okay? Look at this. I need an elevator. And this is the morning time, so it's not even really at its peak hot yet.
In that time we didn't have airplane, we didn't have helicopter. And they bring out the material of construction for that. And they put on another particular. So over there is La Popa. You know the part of the boat named the stair? Navigators confuse a place with the stair of the boat. Jade is the casement here. The Spanish soldier was hidden here. Are you feeling feliz? Okay, man, your head.
How tall were the soldiers? Because it's given 5 feet.
Yeah.
Wow. Get my flashlight out too.
Bro's walking comfortably.
Oh, there is very dark there.
Wow. So they had to memorize this?
Yeah.
How? I need a map. So if the enemy invaded, they wouldn't even know where to go.
Yeah.
If the enemy got in.
So there would be people in all of these corners?
Yeah.
Wow. So during battle, I don't even see how they could get past this. Oh shit. Is this a dead end?
Oh, that's the, where we were talking to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you remember, Shay, can I take a picture of
Yeah.
you?
Sure.
Tendal de artillería.
What does that mean?
Shooter roof. It was the roof for the Spanish soldiers here. For the shooters, they have meeting here and they get together here. In case of raining, they protect the weapons, the cannonballs.
It's hot as hell. Okay, y'all, I'm reporting live from the top of the battlefield. Okay, wait, I can't remember the name. So when John was talking to us, he kept explaining all the tactics that the soldiers were using to protect the city. And the caves that we were walking through, what it looks like caves, little tunnels, that's where the soldiers would hide in like these little crevices. So if the enemy did penetrate and come through the walls, they would be standing in the crevices and stab them with swords. Like, it was crazy. And then there's all these little small, let me show you, crevices here. You see those? Right there. They would lay down and they would stab the enemy through there. They would put the cannons through there. All these little narrow places where they would just hide their bodies. It's crazy. And I don't know if you could see over there. It's like these little holes in the wall, like across. You probably can't see, but they would lay in these little, really tiny little tunnels in the wall and then stab their swords through there if the enemy tried to scale the wall. So just learning about, I don't know, I'm a history girl. I like learning about countries and their, you know, how they gained independence, how they fought for freedom. But when I go to other countries, I really love to learn about their history, especially when it comes to different wars and battles they had, because I like to learn, like, how did they gain their independence? How did they get their freedom? You know, colonization. If you know, you know. Ain't got to say too much on that. Y'all already know how that goes. So I like to learn different things like this because, I don't know, it inspires me, it motivates me, and it just reminds me of how my ancestors fought so hard. And knowing that also, he was telling us that African descendants really built this city, which we already knew. So just learning about the different social classes, the structures, it's just been such a beautiful and very hot experience. Because as you can see, he gave me an umbrella because he knew I was burning up. Okay, y'all, we just finished the tour. Baby, I was so high, I stopped recording. About a good 2 hours in, I was over it. Okay, I was tired. I'm drenched in sweat, but it was amazing. John, 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10 recommend. He was so dope. And now we're headed back to the room and we're going to freshen up, maybe take a quick power nap. I don't know.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for you. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I want it to what you going through. I wanna be down.
Good morning, y'all. So today is our last day. I have been trying to keep up with showing you everything, but I don't know. I don't even remember the last thing that I recorded because I've been switching back and forth between two different cameras. Forgive me. I promise to get better at documenting my travel vlogs within reason because, you know, I just be here for the vibes, here for the relaxation, and a couple of excursions here and there. But baby, Colombia, 12 out of 10 recommend. Cartagena was so beautiful. And I know you're probably thinking, girl, it's your last day. Why are you in your swimsuit? Well, we're not leaving until 4 p.m. So we got up early to go sit by the pool and just get a little bit more relaxation in and really just spend more time enjoying this beautiful view before we leave later on this afternoon. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned a little bit. I hope that you're motivated to visit Colombia. And also thank you for your sweet well wishes. I've been reading the comments over on the community page about my anniversary. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you for sending us so much positivity and love. And until next time, see you later.